Why Moses didn't enter the promised land. Moses stood before the rock at Meribah, the scorching desert sun beating down on his shoulders. The people were thirsty, and God had promised provision. "Speak to the rock," God had said. "Water will come." But as Moses gazed out at the sea of expectant faces, frustration simmered beneath his surface. He'd led these people for so long, endured their complaints and doubts. He raised his staff, and with a swift motion, struck the rock. Once. Twice. The first strike echoed through the silence. Nothing. The people's eyes fixed on him, sensing hesitation. Moses' heart racing, he struck again. This time, water gushed forth, quenching the people's thirst. They cheered, relieved, but Moses felt a pang in his chest. God's words later cut deep, "Because you did not trust in me enough to honor me as holy in the sight of the Israelites, you will not bring this community into the land I give them." Moses felt the weight of his actions, the regret of that second strike. As he stood on Mount Nebo, gazing out at the promised land, Moses' eyes welled up with tears. He thought of the journey, the lessons learned, and the cost of his doubt. The wind rustled his hair, carrying the whispers of his people's stories, their triumphs and failures. In that moment, Moses understood. Leadership wasn't about grand gestures or miraculous feats, it was about trust, obedience, and the quiet moments of surrender. He realized that his actions had not only affected him but also the people he led. The moral of the story is clear: trust and obedience are crucial, even when it's hard. Moses' lack of trust had cost him dearly, but it also taught him a valuable lesson. Sometimes, it's not about achieving the desired outcome but about how we achieve it. Our methods, our hearts, and our trust in a higher power matter just as much as the results. As we reflect on Moses' story, we're reminded that our actions have consequences, and our trust in God can make all the difference. What would you do differently if faced with a similar challenge? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Bible study.